Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here. So over the past several monthly updates, I think Turn 10 has done somewhat of a decent job at trying to make Forza Motorsport as good as it can be. We've seen the return of a couple of incredible tracks like Sunset Peninsula and Mount Panorama, the return of some features that really should have been available at launch like Spectate and Drift Mode, but hey, it's better late than never I guess, and a slew of new to Forza cars that in my opinion Turn 10 doesn't quite get the credit they deserve. Now for 2025, it has been confirmed that over the next 3 months, everything that's going to be introduced will be new content to the Motorsport series, and that a fan favorite track is also returning in May. I wonder, is Turn 10 finally ready to bring back Fujimi Kaido? I don't know, but I'm actually somewhat excited to see what the future holds as we enter the first month of all new Forza Motorsport content. So in today's video, here is everything you need to know about the latest Series 17 update, themed as daily races, which should roll out for players to download today, and the update itself will commence starting from February 12th. Let's first begin with new cars. So in this particular update, Turn 10 will be introducing 9 new to Motorsport daily races. Quite a few of them aren't exactly new to Forza as they were featured in Horizon 5, but that's the beauty of having two different Forza games. Turn 10 and Playground Games can both benefit from working under the Forza umbrella, and with Horizon 5 no longer introducing new content, it is the best time to see some of the coolest daily races from the Horizon series make its way into a closed circuit environment. So let's begin with the 4 new cars that will appear directly in the showroom for all players to purchase once Update 17 begins. These include the 2023 Toyota Camry TRD, the 2022 Toyota GR86, the 2021 Hyundai number 98 Elantra TCR, which was actually quite surprising to see this car appearing almost a year ago back in Horizon 5 first, given that this is essentially a racing car, but nonetheless, it's finally here in Motorsport. And lastly, a true new to Forza car that wasn't even introduced into Horizon 5, and that is the 2021 Hyundai i20N, a car that I'm very much looking forward to seeing how it handles on track and also what possible visual upgrades it might come with. Now we move on to the Spotlight cars. Now these cars will become available once each series is unlocked in the Daily Races featured tour. So as you can see, starting from February 12th, you've got the first series unlocked, which will be themed as Modern Hot Hatch, and the Spotlight car that will unlock alongside this series is the 2020 Hyundai i30N. Then for the next series, we have Luxury and Horsepower, with the Spotlight car being the Cadillac CT5V Blackwing, which unfortunately is a car that's already featured in the Forza Motorsport showroom for 116,000 credits, but will be discounted at 30% off once it becomes a Spotlight vehicle. For week 3, the rear-wheel drive Roadster series unlocks alongside the 2022 Mazda MX-5 RF, which is indeed new to Motorsport. And for the final series, we have the Battle of Sedans, which features a new to Forza car as a Spotlight, and that will be the 2022 Hyundai Elantra N. I'm actually quite sad to not see this car in Horizon 5, but I'm sure not only will this car be great for the final featured tour series, but it will make for a pretty fun car for the open spec series in multiplayer too. And once you completed the entire Daily Races featured tour, you will earn the 2021 Toyota GR Yaris in the final showcase reward, which is once again a new to Motorsport car. And lastly, complete all 6 series in the new open class tours to unlock the 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5N. Now, alternatively, if you don't want to do any of these featured tour races, you can still unlock the GR Yaris through the Challenge Hub by completing 10 races in the Daily Races series in multiplayer, and by completing 10 races in any open series in featured multiplayer to unlock the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. Here are the 2 other cars introduced for Update 17, in which can also be unlocked through the Challenge Hub. 3 new driver suits are also being introduced. First, you have the Dreamwave suit, where to unlock it, all you must do is complete 3 clean laps in the Italian Date Night Rivals event. The Weekend Warrior suit, which sounds like me in every game I think I'm good at, which can be unlocked by finishing on the podium in the Daily Races series in featured multiplayer, or get on the podium in the modern Hot Hatch series in the Daily Races featured tour in career mode. And finally, the Logitech G Challenge 2 suit can also be unlocked by completing a clean lap in the upcoming Logitech McLaren Rivals event. Next, we move on to changes and improvements. So here's a list of things that Turn 10 have done to further improve the quality of life in Forza Motorsport. As you can see, we have more car audios being updated with the 1998 and the 2020 Toyota Supra, more sound bug fixes with the 2019 Lamborghini Cyan and the 2021 Porsche GT3, but the biggest change is the Forza Touring Car Spec series in featured multiplayer, where all cars have been reverted back to stock parts and retuned, which will result in a far more balanced racing experience in multiplayer. Now, unfortunately, I don't have all the details on what balances Turn 10 has made for each vehicle. Hopefully, we can see all of that in the official patch notes, but these balances will only affect the featured multiplayer and not for private multiplayer. And lastly, Update 18. So after this Daily Races update, Turn 10 has already teased that the next update will be themed as Velocity, and it will feature all new motorsport vehicles and events that demonstrates the intense speed, horsepower and cornering prowess of some of the world's most cutting edge cars. So I'm assuming we're going to see some pretty high horsepowered cars. My guess is that we'll most likely see a lot of cars from Horizon 5, with maybe a couple of new to Forza cars as a surprise. So overall, I think Forza Motorsport is slowly coming together. I still feel like the game's just missing something right now. I don't know if the game just needs more content or it lacks something intangible like soul, but at least Turn 10 has been quite transparent with keeping the players updated with what's going on, which is a huge plus. I'm also a little surprised to not see another new to Forza daily racer introduced, and that is the Honda Civic Type R FL5. And the reason why I say this is because a couple of years back, an email was leaked to Reddit by an FL5 Civic Type R owner revealing that a Turn 10 developer wanted to get in touch to photograph their car so that it can be then featured in a future Forza game. Bit of a missed opportunity, but hopefully we will still get to see the hot hatch in a future update. So there we have it. That is pretty much everything important to know about Update 17 Daily Races. Show us your thought on this upcoming series, as I do read all of your comments, guys. But anyways, if you guys did find today's video helpful, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And of course, if you guys would like to stay up to date with everything Forza related, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.